Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review will be on the Transformers. Let me lower this a bit. The Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Voyager class Grapple. And here he is in his crane mode, his alt mode, which is a construction crane, which is based off of his Generation 1 alt mode, which was also a orangey construction crane, which was then based off of the Mitsubishi Fuso. At least that's what it said online when I looked into it. So yeah, here is his alt mode. This yellow orange, or construction yellow orange. Construction yellow orange. What am I talking about? It's this construction crane. That's it. I'm rambling too long. Video just started. I'm already rambling. So yeah, here he is in his alt mode. A crane, a construction crane, and hit. Looks very nice. Nice bits of details. I like these little extra legs here that cranes do tend to have for stabilization. Don't know their proper names, but I do like that little detail this thing has it, and I like that they're painted. Yes, it's very detailed, very nicely executed alt mode. He has 6 functioning wheels, which allows him to roll quite well, and he even has a bit of articulation in the form of his crane. The crane itself can rotate 360, has a hinge here, and is extendable. And also the crane itself here has its own hinge. And as you can see here, this claw bit is actually not the real crane. This is actually an accessory. This is one of his accessories that can be removed. Oh, and if you're wondering what this little slot is, this is a connector port, which means as part of the whole Earthrise's sort of connecting, how to describe it. This is a new connection that is introduced in the Earthrise line of toys, where you can sort of make mini bases using some of the other figures. So this apparently allows him to sort of to connect that and sort of, I guess, lift pieces up as if you can pretend he's like building stuff and whatnot. So yeah, that's what this is. So I'm gonna put this accessory off on the side. That's sort of one way to store it in vehicle mode. The other way, I believe, is just to plug it here on the side. But I don't particularly like how that looks, so I just usually have it there. But yeah, just take it off, put it off to the side. It's one of his accessories. And then I can reveal sort of the standard crane that comes, that's supposed to be with the figure. So yeah. You can also see that he also comes with this little gun. This blaster here is one of his other accessories. And you store it right there on the side. So let me put it off to the other side. And now onto transformation, because I feel like I've been stuck on this vehicle mode for a little longer than I should. So for transformations, you flip this up, collapse in until it clicks, and then you lift up for clearance. Lift that up for clearance. And you come in here, pop this off, and straighten out. And let me lift this up a bit because he's gonna get tall. And then for once, I'm actually gonna finish the upper half of the figure. So then you come over here, click them into place, straighten out, flip out the hands, flip out the hands. There we go. Oops, flip out his hands, and now you have his upper torso done. The next step is that you carefully come in here and just unpeg, especially this one on mine, very carefully unpeg, there we go, the crane bit from his legs, and then you start collapsing this in like so. And before you collapse it completely, you flip this piece up to reveal his head, fold in until it connects here on the sides. There we go. It'll click into place. Then for this crane bit, you just rotate around, lean it down, then you just adjust the legs. And here we have Grapple in his robot mode. A fairly straightforward robot mode. I mean, transformation. Man, I am off today. But yeah, it's a pretty simple transformation, but it's satisfying. It's simple yet satisfying. And here he is in his alt mode, which is very G1-esque, which is cool. It's a very nice little update on Grapple's alt mode. Apparently he took a bit of inspiration from his masterpiece, which is neat. I kind of see it. I think I prefer this one because he's a little bit cheaper, but it still looks very nice. Check out the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. And overall, just a very nice looking figure. So now on to articulation. As you can see, the head is on a swivel. Arms can go out that far, rotate 360, swivel at the upper arm, and bend at the elbow. He does have a waist swivel at the waist. The legs can go out that far, forward, back, swivel at the thigh, and a nice bend at the knee, as well as an ankle pivot. So you can get him in some very dynamic poses. And he's just overall a very nice, solid figure. Now onto his accessories. He just comes with his blaster, which you can either store on his back, like so. And this is apparently the official way of storing his accessories. I still think the claw looks really weird there. So the other way that the claw can be used is when you fold back out his arms. Just plug it in there. And now he has a crane claw for a hand, which looks really cool in my opinion. And then for his blaster, you just have him simply hold it, which is fine. Or another thing you can do, because he actually comes with one more accessory, just stow it away there. Actually, funny enough, he is articulated enough where you actually can have him, if you angle it right, you can have him actually reach for the blaster and then put it away. I just wanted to show that off because I noticed that like a little while ago that he actually has enough articulation to reach that. Oh yeah, he comes with one extra accessory, which is this nozzle, which I don't know if the character actually did this, but you can fold out the other hand and plug in this nozzle. So yeah, it's an extra accessory. I feel like that's a carryover from his sort of mold brother, Inferno, who was a fire truck. So I feel like that's what they're honoring here. Unless Grapple really did have this accessory and he did do stuff with it. But I'm not 100% on that. Whoops. So yeah, that's just an extra accessory that he has that you can use, which is plugged there. But let me just fold out the hand out and have him be sort of ready. So yeah, that's it for the robot mode. So overall, he's a very nice, solid figure. He was a lot better than I expected. Like I am very impressed with how this figure turned out because I wasn't too sure about the character and the overall design. Not the biggest fan of it, but I'm not gonna lie, having this figure really won me over because it's just a very nice, solid figure. So with size comparisons, here is Ratchet and Cliff Jumper. And now we get to the mini history portion of the review. And that is, well, who is Grapple? Well, Grapple was a Generation 1 Autobot, Generation 1 Transformer on the Autobot side, as you can see by his symbol. And he was a Cybertronian architect, but deep down he considers himself an artist. And he is also known for having very severe bouts of depression. But thankfully his best friend Hoist is usually there to help him out of those depressions. And that's just a quick summary of who he is. So yeah, that's pretty much Grapple. He does share a mold, at least back in the day. He would share this design with Inferno, who was a fire truck, which is where I believe this whole nozzle thing came from. Since, again, I'm not sure if Grapple himself used the nozzle. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Grapple. Overall, he's a nice, solid figure, and you can't go wrong with him. So if you've never had a Grapple in your collection or you just want a nice solid figure, I'd say pick him up. So yeah, he's good. So this has been my review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Voyager class Grapple. This is Composite Enerjoe signing out. Peace out.